The Gaza Health Ministry says an Israeli airstrike has hit a humanitarian zone. Local media and Gazan officials say the attack killed many civilians, but an exact number has not been determined. This happened in a tent city in southern Gaza. Israeli defense officials claim it was targeting a terrorist command and control center. CBS News senior foreign correspondent Elizabeth Palmer has a look at the aftermath.
In the pitch dark, rescue crews did their best, combing through the sand to find anyone left alive. When the sun rose, nothing was moving in the huge blast crater. Homes, possessions, whole families were blown away by these airstrikes. People flew, Ayad Mahdi told reporters. It's indescribable. Body parts. We had to dig our children out from under the sand. The target was inside Al-Mawasi camp, an 8-mile-long strip of beach-turned-tent city, now shelter for more than 500,000 Gazans. Also, says the Israeli military, a densely populated hiding place for Hamas fighters. At the hospital, medical staff examined still shocked survivors and collected the dead.
So it's pretty difficult, even now, well over 12 hours after the airstrikes, to pin down how many people were wounded and killed. You have to picture the situation. There's no heavy digging equipment, and so the rescue crews are still trying to find bodies in the sand. Our colleague in Gaza says that 19 bodies ended up in the hospital, and another 20 tents, he estimates, disappeared, but it's still going to take time before we get exact numbers. Lindsay?
Elizabeth, what is the reaction in Israel to the deadly strike?
Israeli media reaction to these events concentrates on what the IDF is saying about the point of the strike. So, Israelis are hearing that some very senior Hamas commanders were killed in this strike, and although they do mention that it was in a humanitarian area, which obviously raises the ethical question of whether it's right ever to fire that kind of munitions into a densely populated civilian area. It's safe to say the Israelis are simply not seeing the kind of graphic images of the damage or the casualties that Americans are.
Israel also just confirmed that the American killed in the West Bank was likely unintentionally shot by Israeli forces. What are you learning?
Well, we were up in the area where the shooting occurred yesterday, and there is no question that the Israeli soldiers had a clear line of sight to where the group of activists, including Aysenur Egi, were standing. There were also some other people, Palestinian activists, in the vicinity. Very hard to know what exactly was going on. However, the Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, has said today, no matter what, the attack was unprovoked, or rather the shooting was unprovoked and unjustified, and that nobody should pay with their life for attending a demonstration.
Elizabeth, thank you.